trivia, initially, I was actually asked kung pwedeng 50 yung student filmmakers. I really just had to say no because that's a little bit big. Pero ganun ka-committed ang Pure Gold in pushing for the student filmmakers. Gusto talaga nilang the best of the best or even yung ibang filmmakers, mas marami ang makasali sa festival. But syempre, we wanted to make sure na everything is visible, so we're keeping it at 25 for the meantime. In terms of festival theme, we're still continuing our theme, mga kwentong panalo ng buhay. So alam naman natin na Pure Gold, compared to other festivals, ito lang yung kaisa-isang inspirational films ang focus. So we're talking about mga kwentong panalo ng buhay. These are family-oriented, inspiring, and wholesome films, and concepts that are really within the realm of inspiration and uplifting narratives. The genres include comedy, drama, romance, historical, sports and action. This year, pwede tayong mag-animation because we have enough time for that. We can do also musical, science fiction, adventure, and yes, even documentary. They're accepted in the festival. So, medyo malawak talaga ang pwede mong gawin sa Sine Panalo. Initially, actually, yung maraming filmmakers did not have an idea of the creative directions of Sine Panalo. That's why they did not join. After seeing the results of the first run, they thought, ay, pwede pala. Like, last year, we had a lot of LGBT-themed narratives in the student category. Many of them are regional na LGBT pa. So it's really very inclusive and diverse while keeping yung theme natin na we wanted to be family-oriented. Another thing na I just wanna stress is, yes, we can do naman action films. Pwede. It can actually be wholesome pa rin somehow, di ba? Parang syempre, we'll go through MTRCB and everything. It will be properly categorized, kumbaga kung ano yung rating niya. Pero still, we can do action films also. So, hindi siya ganun ka-restrictive in terms of creative things. So, pero syempre, bawal lang talaga sa amin ng horror, sex, and other things na medyo hindi ganun ka family-oriented. In summary, ito yung mga we have to take into consideration about Pure Gold Sine Panalo. In terms of eligibility, for the student category, you have to be campus-based. A lot of students are saying, graduate na po kami, pwede po bang sumali? Pwede kapag mag-MA ka. Or kapag nag-med ka, or nag-law ka. Pero if you're no longer enrolled, unfortunately, hindi pwede. You can be a senior high school student kasi 15 years old yung cut-off namin. So as young as 15, until nasa school ka pa, by the time of the festival, pwede kang sumali. So in terms of full-length category, we're looking at as young as 18 years old. So kahit na estudyante ka pa lang, pwede kang sumali sa full-length category. So this is open to professional, amateur, and even student filmmakers. Pwede pa rin silang sumali dito. So ang tanong, pwede bang sumali? I'm sure a lot of you would ask this. Pwede bang sumali na last year? Well, pwedeng sumali pa sila hanggang ngayon. So, as of now, wala pa kaming rule in Sine Panalo kung may yung restriction kung kailan sila pwedeng hindi sumali. In terms of grant, as I said, 150,000 for students at 25 grants, and 3 million for the amateur and professional filmmakers. We're eyeing in terms of grants kasi we wanted to maximize actually yung budget nila. So we're thinking, we're actually in talks now with other partners for the festival who would give maybe a lot of discounts and support for them sa production process. So sooner we'll be announcing all these partnerships and Ngayon pa lang nagpapasalamat na ako sa kanila kasi it's going to be really impactful sa film quality na magagawa. Also for the rights, students will be pure in perpetuity under Pure Gold, particularly yung digital rights for that. While we're keeping actually certain films for the international film festivals, sinasali namin sila. Yung students, most of them will be uploaded after the festival in the Pure Gold channel on YouTube. In terms of full-length category naman, it's 100% for Pure Gold in social media. So yung mga possible YouTube placement, FB and TikTok, it's going to be under Pure Gold. But in terms of commercial, yung monies that can be collected for streaming, for theatrical run, and other things na pwedeng makuha, even yung cable rights, it's 40% Pure Gold, 40% filmmaker, and 20% under the producer's rights. So it's mostly for marketing. So pwede bang sumali sa ibang festival, kahit na local or international, ang mga pelikula? Actually, we encourage them. Just to give you an idea, meron kaming specific person na naglalako sa mga pelikula, both student and professional, yung full-length category, sa mga international film festival. And Pure Gold is really supporting that. We really want to see this film shine, not just in the local market, but even abroad. So, walang kaso, hindi siya restrictive, pwede mong isali. Some of the films, like right now, yung Under a Piaya Moon is actually chosen by Cinemalaya to be a part of Best of the Best for the year, yung ganong category. So we'll be screening Under a Piaya Moon in Cinemalaya. So medyo ano talaga siya, medyo we do not restrict the use of the film because again, especially sa students, a lot of them nag-request sa amin, direct, pwede ba namin i-screen to for a charity film showing for the workers or for the jeepney drivers and all. We allow them because again, what's the point of keeping the film, diba? You should share these stories, these wonderful stories that they created. So Pure Gold is in full support of that. So what are the requirements? They need to submit yung logline, synopsis, full screenplay for both student and full length, proposed core theme, and sample works. For the final screening, sa full length kasi, syempre kinakailangan nating i-screen also, may speech yan, may pitching process yan. So we're looking for proposed cast, line item budget, and production timeline. For theatrical release, they'll submit the DCP-ready files, poster, and music clearance. In terms of deadlines, you know, we already finished yung deadline ng Cine Panalo for full length last July 15, but we extended it. Ang daming filmmakers na naghahabol kasi nagulat sila na full script na, unlike last year na it was just a sequence treatment. So right now, just to give you a little bit of an idea, we received 121 entries already for full length. These are full scripts ha. Sobrang laki talaga. But ang dami pang gusto talaga kumabol. And we're expecting a couple of entries more after July 30. For students, ito wala na to talaga to extension. This is going to be on August 15. Take note na sagad siya hanggang 11:59. Last year, Secret's film was submitted at exactly 11:59. So, nakakapit talaga siya doon sa deadline. For the pitch process, I just wanna discuss this. Kasi again, for full length, mayroon tayong pitch process. So, doon sa student category, they just have to submit to apply. We'll read them, we'll release the top 40. After yung top 40, we'll identify the final 25. And then, diretso na silang film production and festival proper. So that's for the student shorts category. For the full-length category, right now what happened was we accepted their applications. May initial kaming pre-reading. Again, we pre-read because for both students saka full-length, we pre-read because a lot of them have themes na hindi acceptable actually sa festival. Like, minsan may nagsasubmit ng medyo sexy film or horror film or something else na alam mo nang hindi pwede, ini-insist mo pa rin isubmit. Yung mga ganon. So, we kinda weed out those na medyo kaskas na masyadong story. Halimbawa, last year meron tayong films na may road trip with a kid. Kapag may mag-submit this year ng road trip with a kid, more likely, pasensya na po, nagamit na yung last year. So, hindi na siya pasok. So, right now, we're really screening each films. Siyempre, we also have to make sure that the filmmakers, bago man yan o luma yan, have a good reputation because we're talking here of, siyempre, resources also, and we have to make sure that the funds land to the deserving filmmakers. So, we'll release the top 15 shortlisted filmmakers. All the 15 filmmakers will go through a pitching process. They'll present the concept to us. 7 of them will be given the grants. They'll be producing the films from September this year until February next year. So mahaba yung timeline nila. And the festival proper is going to be in March again here in Gateway 2 na tayo.